In this video, we are going to start with the next chapter, chapter 6, which is triangles. You have learned many concepts regarding triangles in your lower classes. One of the concepts that you have learned is congruency. Now you know that two objects are said to be congruent if they have the same shape as well as same size. Now I have few objects here. You can see these two objects are of the same shape, right? This is also rectangular in shape. This is also rectangular in shape. They are of the same shape. And if I place them one on top of the other, you can see they exactly fit each other. Okay, exactly fit on top of each other. So these two objects are also of the same size. So these two objects are called congruent objects, right? Similarly, if you take these two objects are of the same shape as well as of the same size because they are fitting exactly on top of each other. And you know such objects are called congruent objects, right? Or congruent figures. Now, if I take this object and say this object, what can you say about these two objects? Now these two objects are of the same shape, right? They are of the same shape. But what can you say about the size of the objects? This object is smaller than this object, right? They are not of the same size. So the difference between the previous case that we saw and this case is that in the previous case, both the objects were of the same shape as well as same size. But in this case, we see the objects are of the same shape, okay, same shape, but they are not of the same size. So such figures which are of the same shape but not necessarily of the same size are called similar figures. Okay, so let us see some examples. Now if you see, these two are squares of side 3 centimeters each. So both the squares are congruent because they have the same shape, they are both squares, and since the length of each side in both the cases is 3 centimeters, this is of the same size. Now if I take these two circles are congruent because their radii are the same. Now these two triangles, if I take, similarly these two triangles are of the same shape as well as same size. So these are called congruent figures. Now what are figures which are similar? Now figures which have the same shape but not necessarily the same size, they are called similar figures. So you can see these three squares here. This square is of size 4 centimeters, this is of size 3 centimeters, and this is 2 centimeters. Now all these are of the same shape, right? All are squares. So they are of the same shape. But they are not of the same size. So these are not congruent, but they are similar. What about these two circles? Both are circles. So they are of the same shape, same type of shape. But the radii of the circles are different. So they are not of the same size. What about these two circles? Now these circles are of the same shape, correct? Now, but they are also of the same size. So are they similar? Can I call them similar? Yes, they are similar. So the condition for the objects to be similar is that they should have the same shape. Whether they have same size or they don't have same size, that is not your concern. If the objects are of the same shape, then you can say that they are similar figures. Okay, so from this we can conclude what are congruent figures and what are similar figures. Now another keen observation that you have to make is all congruent figures which are there, they are similar, right? So these are of the same shape. These are all congruent figures. Since they are of the same shape, they are similar. But are all similar figures congruent? Now for the figures to be congruent, they should be of the same shape as well as of the same size. But if you see here, only one condition is satisfied, that is they are of the same shape. but they are not of the same size. So all similar figures may or may not be congruent. If they are of the same size, then they will be congruent, and if they are not of the same size, they are not congruent. So all congruent figures are similar, but all similar figures may or not be congruent. So this is about congruent and similar figures. This brings us to the general rules for similar figures. So what does this rule say? Two polygons with the same number of sides, okay, will be similar when corresponding angles are equal and corresponding sides are in the same ratio. So why we are talking about polygons here? Polygons are figures which can have n number of sides, right? So a three-sided polygon is called a triangle, four-sided polygon is called a quadrilateral, and you have five-sided polygon called pentagon, and so on. So you take any polygon. What is a general rule for the two polygons to be similar? First, the corresponding angles are equal, okay? Corresponding angles are equal and corresponding sides are in the same ratio. Now let us see about this general rule with the examples. Now consider these three figures here. I have named the figure as 1, 2 and 3. I have taken three triangles. Now in your chapter on congruence, you know what are corresponding sides and corresponding angles, and also which are corresponding vertices. Now if I take these two figures 1 and 2, then A and P, okay, here I have A and P as corresponding vertex, B and Q are corresponding, and C and R are corresponding vertices. So this is the symbol which is used for corresponding side, okay, to show that they are corresponding. Now if you look at these two figures, now I want to check whether these two figures are similar figures. They are not congruent. Why? Because they are not of the same size, right? They are of the same shape, but they are not of the same size, so they are not congruent. Now let us see if figure 1 and 2 are similar figures. First we have to check if the corresponding angles are equal. So here the two triangles are triangle ABC and triangle PQR. So the first angle that you have to see is corresponding to A is P. Angle A is 60, P is also 60, so they are equal, correct? Angle A is equal to angle P, angle B is equal to angle Q, and angle C is equal to angle R. So you see the corresponding angles are equal. So the first condition is satisfied for the two figures to be congruent. Now we have to check if the corresponding sides are in the same ratio. What does it mean? Let us see. Now which is the side corresponding to AB? The side is PQ. So we will divide AB by PQ and see what we get. AB upon PQ is 2 upon 4, which is half. So the ratio of these two sides is 1:2 or half. Next we will take BC and the side corresponding to it is QR. So BC upon QR is BC is 1 and QR is 2. So 1 upon 2. So again it's in the ratio 1:2. What about AC and PR? AC and PR is 2 upon 4, which is equal to half. So you see ratio of this side, this is half. Ratio of these two sides is also half, and the ratio of this is also 1:2. So AB upon PQ is equal to BC upon QR is equal to AC upon PR. So you can say that the corresponding sides are in the same ratio. So both the rules are satisfied, right? Corresponding angles are equal and corresponding sides are also in the same ratio. So I can say triangle ABC and triangle PQR are similar. What if I take these two figures 2 and 3? The vertices which are corresponding are P and L, Q and M, and R and N. It's clearly can be seen that the angles, corresponding angles are not equal. So angle is 60 here and 50, 50 and 60, 70 and 70. So all the three angles are not equal, correct? So in the figure, all corresponding angles are not equal. What about the sides? PQ upon LM. PQ upon LM is 4. Then QR upon MN is 2 upon 3. And PR upon LN is 4 upon 2, which is 2. So you see corresponding sides are not in the same ratio. So both the conditions are not satisfied. So the two triangles are not similar. Suppose one of the conditions is satisfied, still the two triangles are not similar. So for the two triangles or for the two figures to be similar, both the conditions have to be satisfied. That is, corresponding angles also should be equal and corresponding sides should be in the same ratio. Only then we can say that the two triangles are, or the two polygons or two figures are similar.